Okay, so if you're watching this video, you want to know, should you upgrade to the Sennheiser Momentum 4s? Or maybe you have the Sennheiser Momentum 3s, you want to stick with those. Are these really an upgrade in 2024? So I'm going to give you a quick overview. We're going to figure that out together. And if there's an alternative, what is that alternative that's worth your $300? As you can see right there, this is the black copper. Honestly, I felt like if you were going to pick these up, there's only one right color to get, and that's the new colorway, the black copper. The silver and the black ones do look fresh, but like I said previously, these remind me of Andrew Tate's Bugatti, which is actually kind of cool. So these are the ones I got. But yeah, the Sennheiser Momentum 4s. Sennheiser wants you to believe that these are new headphones. They want you to waste your money on these headphones. Now I know that sounds mean. I'm going to give you an impartial overview first, and then I'm going to be on demon time for the second half of this video, and I'm going to tear these apart. Because many of you guys are giving money to these companies that aren't producing brand new or innovative products, and it's damaging the market. So yeah, let's get into the overview of these headphones, the specs, what they look like compared to the AirPod Pros. I always like to do that in my videos if it's your first time here. And if you're curious, my name's Fredo. I'm a hybrid athlete here in New York City. That means I run, I box, I swim, I do yoga, I lift weights. I do a little bit of everything, but I'm mid at it, which is where the fun is. But I'm also a tech enthusiast. I'm not a tech reviewer. I'm not a tech YouTuber. I'm a tech enjoyer, which means I'm going to give you my impartial opinions about tech. 100% unsponsored and 100% unbiased. Either it works very well, it does its intended purpose, or it doesn't, and you guys don't waste your money on it. That's what you can expect in my channel. So starting with what's in the box. Now I'm at my girlfriend's place, so I can't do a proper top-down unboxing. I might have some B-roll over this, but you get this USB-C cable, USB-C to USB-A with the little Sennheiser branding. They give you these two little pouches, and these two little pouches have ear tips and the wing, because the Bud actually has a stability wing, which is one of the features I like about the Buds. Now inside here, they give you extra tips. They have extra small, medium, and large. So they have a variety for you to fit. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what you're getting for $300. This case is identical to the Momentum 3s. It is that same fabric outside case that is way too chunky, especially in 2024. I'll show you a comparison against the AirPods since we're right here. This is the AirPod case. It is incredibly unpocketable. Unpocketable? Is that a new word we just made? It's just chunky, it's big, and I don't know why they couldn't change this. Not even make it a small percent smaller, like the XM5s and XM4 generation. So the case is bulky. They gave us USB-C charging right there in the front. There's a little LED status light when you plug it in. They gave us wireless charging on the bottom, and they're claiming that the case will give you 30 hours of total playtime. That's the Buds and the case being able to recharge 30 hours, which is honestly pretty good. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that this case has not changed since 2022. It is still big, it is still bulky, and it's still that ugly fabric material that is not durable. So yeah, let's talk about the Buds. Because honestly, most of the changes that we got are internal changes in the hardware of the Buds and the software of the Buds. So let's get into it. So here we go. We got the black copper Sennheiser Momentum 4s. And this is a really nice color. I'm not going to lie. It looks cool, looks flashy, but not in a bad way, not overdone. What I found funny though was that I asked my girlfriend how they looked, and she said, "Don't you already have a pair of these?" I think she was referencing the Opera 05s because those also have a copper chromish color that also remind me of Andrew Tate's Bugatti. Sennheiser, in their infinite wisdom, decided not to update these Buds. They are still extremely chunky. They're chunky Buds, especially in 2024. They're still like XM4 levels of chunkiness, which you might not have a problem with, but I don't have the biggest ears in the world, and these actively push out of my ears. As you can tell, this Bud, I don't know why they still have that blue and red blinking LED light. I know most Buds have that and they just hide it. I don't know why they still have it present here. Kind of throws me off. It has a subtle wingtip on there if you can barely see it. That wingtip is supposed to help with stability and comfort. And then you have your ear tip right there. Now the ear tip, the nozzle has been redesigned. They redesigned that before. It used to, I think, have foam in there like an X pattern. Now it's kind of like a grill pattern, which should prevent earwax from getting in there because that's a huge issue messing up your Buds. I see so many comments on Reddit where people are like, my Buds don't sound good anymore. It's because you don't clean your ear. So hopefully this will prevent some of that buildup getting into the... And when it comes to the specs on these Buds, not much has changed. They gave us the same 7mm driver, which is honestly kind of disappointing, especially because most of the competition is going to 10 or even 12mm. The IP rating is going to be an IP54. Now, according to the box, IP54 is splash resistance, but your mileage might vary. Maybe you're a really sweaty person. Either way, I would not want to get stuck in the rain wearing these or soak them in water. And when it comes to Bluetooth, I want you to look at the box. The Bluetooth is labeled on the box as Bluetooth 5.3, but the website says 5.4. So we're going to go off of 5.4 because that's the most up-to-date information, but it's kind of telling that the box says 5.3. It's kind of suspicious. The buds also have a low latency mode, which is good for gaming. I don't game, but maybe it matters to you. And then they have Qualcomm's aptX, which is a software-based thing. They have a Snapdragon chip in there, which is really good for sound, allegedly. Noise canceling's improved, transparency mode is improved. I'll give you my opinion on that later in the video. And then the buds actually have AAC codecs. I personally don't care about codecs because I'm usually using Spotify or Apple Music. So yeah, overall, and for the rest of this video, actually, I'll just put these buds in my ear. I really gotta push them in. And the bad thing is that when you're pushing them in, you click that touch sensor to adjust them. Yeah, they're in. They're not in. I don't like buds that I can't just put in with one hand. It's like right now, you see I gotta adjust them individually. I just activated the aware mode. I'm gonna give you a close-up. As soon as I got these headphones out the box, they had a software update. I'll put on the screen what the software update was. I think it was like 5 point something. It was supposed to add features that are kind of weird that they weren't shipping with these features already. The app is also something that I'm not crazy about. And it comes down to the EQ options. It has a 5-band EQ. The 5-band EQ is kind of abysmal. Like you can tweak it, but I don't feel like it actually makes it sound too much better. So if you want to share what your EQ settings are for these buds, please do so I can get a better sound. All right, so just to give you initial impression for using these for the past couple hours, how's the noise canceling? The noise canceling is amazing. The noise canceling is almost as good as Bose. Bose obviously has the best noise canceling. I could say that because I have the Bose Ultra right here in front of me. I like it. I like the noise canceling. How's the sound? Well, they sound good. Now, they sound good for the Sennheiser Momentums. I have other buds that sound better, but I listened to Kanye's Beg Forgiveness, and at the end of that song, he has like a little monologue, and I was almost in tears. I was crying because it sounded so good. And when it comes to comfort and fit, they do fit, I think, better than the Momentum 3s. And it might be because they added those extra tips in the box so I can play around with the size and fit. I can shake my head, which I won't do, and they won't fall out, which I like. I mean, who doesn't like that? And then there's some other software-based updates that we're just going to speed run through. It's got Rcast. Rcast is supposed to be this killer new feature that they're talking about that can help you hear announcements at the airport, or it'll play a movie in the language that you're familiar with if you go to movie theaters overseas. Again, these technologies are nice, but when they come to market is debatable. Now, this is the part of the video where I'm going to be completely honest, but like I said on Demon Time, I'm going to be mean. I'm going to be mean because I don't want you to waste your money and I don't want you to waste your time. That's why I make these videos, because I was like you one time trying to buy headphones and I got all these BS reviews that all they ever say is like, yeah, they're decent. Yeah, they're decent. But they never tell you if you should or you shouldn't buy them. So the truth is that the Sennheiser Momentum 4s, Sennheiser decided to take a page out of Bose's playbook and they re-released the product with a shiny new color. And it's incredibly frustrating because a lot of people are going to fall for this and spend their hard-earned money and just get a mediocre product. So the biggest issue that I have with the Sennheiser Momentum 4s is going to be the white noise. The white noise is terrible. So right now I have them in my ears with the wear mode enabled and it sounds like I'm in a rainstorm. It sounds like there's a light, constant drizzle in the background. And when I take these out, I can tell how bad that white noise is. Now, of course, you're not always going to have these buds in aware mode. Now, maybe you can live with that. You can live with the white noise that these put on because you really just want the noise canceling. Ultimately, this should not be a $300 product. This is a cash grab, just like the Bose Ultra right here. And they're a cash grab because they did not update the case size, the bud size. They didn't improve aware mode, and they're still charging you $300. For $300, there's better alternatives. For $200, there's better alternatives. So yeah, that's my rant when it comes to the Sennheiser Momentum 4s. Hope this helped in your buying decisions. Stay tuned for a full review. I feel like I always say that. I don't know if I actually deliver you guys a full review because I'm just so fed up with some of these products. But if you want to purchase any of the headphones that I talked about, if you want to see the best headphones of 2024, that list is still valid. I'll put that in the description below. And if you want to buy any of these headphones, you can use the links there as well. They're affiliate links, so they give a kickback to my channel. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.